it's Abwon, and this is another episode of Face to Face. This time it's with my man, Manmade, straight out of New Jersey. You know what I'm saying? Producer. You an artist too?
Nah, well on the keys.
Oh, okay. Just talk to the people real quick about who you are. You know what I'm saying? What you do, who you work with, all that good stuff.
Word. So my name is Manmade. I'm from Paterson, New Jersey. Work with various artists all around, and I look forward to just expanding and branching out, and just work with many producers too. I'm just open to collaboration and stuff like that.
Name some of the artists you work with, y'all.
I work with Fetty Wap. Work with Further as well. Have a Spanish trap artist, Vasquez La Pesa.
Fire.
And I just got and I also got another artist that I have to reveal and stuff like that. His name is Banky, and he's coming soon. So yeah, stay tuned.
We just heard some records. I mean, me and him talk all the time. We just heard some records. Fire. He played some joint from the '80s. What made you come up with that beat that you played from the '80s?
It just reminded me of the time when I would try to lose weight to go to the Navy.
Okay.
And just used to run to that type of music, and it influenced me to make that type of stuff. It was random though, super random.
Really? So you was just in the crib like, fuck it, this shit fire?
Yep.
Damn. How was it in the Navy, like being a creative? Because some people say like being in the military kind of messes with your mental.
Shit, when it was time to do laundry, I whipped the laptop out and the headphones. That shit. I barely sleep too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So who was the first producer that made you like really think about like, yo, I'm gonna do what they do?
Man, to be honest, like my start producer, I never seen myself making music. I've always toyed around with the programs, but my best friend was the real one that influenced me. He just told me, I threw it at the wind. He told me to start making beats, and I followed along, and here I am.
There it is. So like, how do you feel? Well, first off, how did you get like locked in with artists like Fetty and Vasquez and all of them? You know what I'm saying? Like, was it just you just sent music to them and they got back to you? Was it somebody you knew? Like,
I was metaphorically just Bob the Builder. I was building bridges. You know what I'm saying?
That's what you got to do. You got to network. You know what I'm saying? And those drinks that he got, trust me, they fire. So now in like the digital age, a lot of artists now, they try to cut corners.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Rappers specifically, they just try to go on YouTube. They don't really want to pay nothing. Have you ever like encountered where an artist is like, well, why am I going to pay you when I can get this beat off of YouTube for $5?
I actually have encountered that, and I've also encountered artists wanting beats from YouTube, but they want it from me.
So they want you to like recreate it?
Yeah.
Yo, talk to us about the first one where they was like, I ain't trying to pay you that much or whatever may have you.
Oh yeah, they asked me for the beat. Turn around, they asked another producer, and the producer said it's going to take me a couple of days. They asked me, I turned it around in 2 hours, and they still didn't take the beat because my price was more expensive.
True, but you got it like real quick, so
yeah, real quick, and it sounded better than the original.
And they still wasn't trying to pay.
Nope. Real story.
Story. It's crazy. So when artists come your way and they be like, yo, like I need a beat or you want to work with me, this and that, do you have like a criteria, like I gotta hear what you working with first?
Usually I kind of like take a sample of what they send me, and then I kind of figure out if I want to really charge them. Sometimes it's more of the long time investment.
Okay.
So it depends, but I'm never quick to get the first dollar. I like to like build, because there's people that I've heard started working, rapping and stuff like that, and they need work, but then eventually they evolve to something that's like, damn, I want to listen to the music all day.
Like Travis Scott.
Yeah.
Like Travis Scott. So you got a new project coming out. You want to talk about it?
I can. I'll give some details.
Okay, not too much.
Got to keep it a little discreet,
Yeah, word.
Yeah.
So, just talk to us about what the name of the project is and everything like that.
All right. So the name of the project is going to be Indigenous. I think it's very important to focus on our roots and where music has originated from the African tribes all the way through the Caribbean and up into the United States. We're very diverse, and I feel like portraying that type of image, showing people where we came from to now where we at now, the music we enjoy every day, I think that's very important.
Word. Especially in this day and age with all the protests and everything going on right now, it's definitely important to remember where you came from. You know what I'm saying? So you have like, what's like the overall theme of, I know what it is because you've spoken to me about it, but just talk to people about the overall theme of the project.
So so basically my image, the image of what I want to give is that, I want to grab people from different backgrounds. So for example, I want to grab an African American artist, I want to grab a Dominican artist, I want to grab a Puerto Rican artist, Colombian, and mix them all together.
So how do you feel when you see artists jump on a record and they doing like Caribbean sounding records, but they're not really Caribbean and it sounds kind of like forced? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they be like, go ahead.
Usually producers, you know, if you're a producer that's very engaged in your craft, you usually try to like give them the advice. You know, for example, like the track you heard with Fetty Wap.
Okay.
You know, that's a very close to heart, you know, type of track that I made.
Okay.
So I gave him the not the pointer, but I was like, you know, I think it would sound cool like this, and I just hummed something, and he came up with a whole new idea. So that just twists the second half of that song.
So you like real hands-on when you work with artists too. You're not just like,
Yeah.
all right, record, just let me get your vocals and I'm out of here.
Yeah, and I'm not super pushy either. I'm not like, oh, you got to do it like this. You know, you got to record like this. I don't do it.
I got you. That's what it is, man. My man, Manmade. Where do you feel like hip-hop production can go within like the next 5 years?
Man, it's already changing, man. Just look how fast the drill stuff took over.
True.
We over here, you know, listening to guys with rainbow hair screaming, and then now we listening to 808 sliding. That's the bass, by the way, for people that don't know what 808s are.
But I feel like I do like drill music, but I can't listen to a whole project with just drill, yo.
Yeah, it gets redundant.
It does.
But you know, I just feel like it's a refresher from the classical, you know, just
yeah.
You need to change it up a little bit, and I think it's good for the culture. It's definitely we're grabbing from the other side of the ocean.
Got you. What's a producer that you listen to a lot right now?
Producer I listen to a lot. It really varies, but I like very like Atlanta sounding type of tracks. But if you would ask like a producer I prefer, I would say London on the track. I really like his work. I like his image, and I like his model. Like, you know, he has his girlfriend, and then, you know, he still does his thing, and then he works out, and then does all this stuff on the side. But, you know, if that's like my, like, I guess the person I look up to, but then if you want to talk about like a role model, I'll say the DJ Khaled, to be honest.
Okay, but
I want to jump in the pool all day with my kids.
But my thing with DJ Khaled is, I feel like DJ Khaled is more of like an executive producer.
Yeah.
Instead of like a producer.
Yeah, but I'm not really talking about, I mean like lifestyle. So lifestyle.
Okay. I got you.
But music-wise, London on the track.
Yeah, that's definitely it. Is there an artist that you would be like, yo, any artist out there, they like, yo, I want to work with you. You like, yo, I'm stopping everything I'm doing, and I want to work with them.
You want to work with them?
Yeah, for you.
Man, let's see. Ooh, Roddy Ricch, he called me, I'm dropping everything.
Ooh!
I'm dropping everything. Roddy Ricch, yo.
He got those melodies, yo.
I'm pulling up. My son gonna go hey, I need someone to pick up my son. I'm
True. True. Do you need like a lot of creative, like, do you need like inspiration? Or it's just like, yo, Monday, Tuesday, I'm in the booth and I'm cooking?
As long as I can have a good vibe, I laugh. If I can laugh in the environment, then I can come up with something.
So if you stressed out, you're like, I ain't even making the beat right now.
Actually, it would make me make an emotional beat, to be honest.
Oh, okay.
So I'm kind of like it's like a photosynthesis type of thing.
I feel you.
I let out what it's in, you know.
I got you. I feel like that's where the best music comes from. You know what I'm saying? You know about the versus battles going on right now.
The versus battle?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Who's a producer you would want to versus? It don't matter who they are.
It don't matter who they are?
It don't matter who they are.
Just the versus them?
Just like a hypothetical right
famous
now.
producer?
It doesn't matter. It could be the producer in the next room.
Shit, if they want to challenge me, I'm up for it. I don't care.
Got you. But all right, let's just say somebody famous right now. Who would it be?
Famous?
Doesn't matter who it is. Anybody famous.
I'll go against Turbo.
Okay.
I'm very confident about that one.
Okay. I'll rock with you on that one. I'll rock with you on that one.
That's just me being conservative.
I got you on that one. My man, Manmade, yo. I ain't gonna keep y'all too long. You know what I'm saying? We're in So Amazing Studio. Look out for that Indigenous record coming real soon. Well, nah. Do you have a release date?
I'm not gonna disclose that, but you know, when the trees are green again, then you'll be ready for it.
Because we're in a COVID right now. If you've been sleeping under a tree. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna give you the floor right now. You can shout out whoever you want to shout out. Give me an Instagram, all that good stuff.
Okay, so you can follow me at Instagram at Manmade Beats. Man, shout out to all people who support me. Shout out to my girl. Shout out to my son. He motivates me every day.
True.
And most especially my friends that have been there from the beginning. Benji's, King Bangers and Dirty Dan, they always gonna be family.
There it is. You know what's crazy? I know we're supposed to end this, but we did another interview. Oh, this is 2019, right?
Yeah.
So we did a first interview. We didn't release
The
that
day of
one.
my maternity shoot.
I was about to say you didn't have your son at that time.
Not yet.
There you go. Building bridges, just like my man said. We here. You know what I'm saying? Months later. I don't know how many months, but months later. It's Abwon, Man-Made Beats. We at Soul Amazing Studio in New Jersey. Come holler at us, man. Face to face. Make sure you subscribe. Be out of here.